Alright, people might think that we're a little crazy because of the title of this video. Zion Williamson is a great player for the New Orleans Pelicans. It would be crazy for them to give him up. He's a young rising star who could lead them to future championships. But what if it wasn't crazy? Let's take a look at some blockbuster trades for Zion Williamson that need to happen. This season, Williamson is yet to appear in a game. During his 3-year career, he's appeared in 85 games, accounting for 45.9% of the Pelicans' total. He entered the league with health challenges, and 2 years later, he's still battling with them. According to ESPN, sources told him that Williamson weighed 330 pounds at one point. They would make Williamson the heaviest player in the NBA by a wide margin, and he's only listed at 6'6". This cannot be helpful for his long-term NBA health. Aside from his difficulty to stay on the floor, Williamson's family may not want him to play in New Orleans at all. Rumors during the summer suggested that his family was dissatisfied with his current circumstances. That's not a good look for a player who's only a few years into his NBA career. Williamson has demonstrated his ability to dominate. He has unrivaled control of the paint, scoring at will. But none of that matters if he can't stay healthy enough to do so. Combine that with the possibility that he's dissatisfied, and the Pelicans may have a problem on their hands. Why not look at some NBA transactions for the young star? First up, Hawks receive Zion Williamson, Jackson Hayes, Thomas Satoransky, and Garrett Temple, and the Pelicans receive John Collins, DeAndre Hunter, Kevin Huerter, Onyeka Okongwu, and Jalen Johnson. Would this transaction entirely deplete the Atlanta Hawks' depth? Yes. Would Trae Young and Zion Williamson's dynamic combo be one of the league's most electrifying? Absolutely. Young's passing ability and perimeter scoring abilities, mixed with Williamson's dominance in the paint, would be spectacular. With how young they are, they have the potential to dominate the league for many years to come. Obviously, Atlanta would have to rebuild their depth, but with the two players that they'd have, it would be well worth it. This would provide the Pelicans with a slew of young, excellent players to complement Brandon Ingram in the future. Obviously, John Collins is the best of the best. His scoring powers could be unleashed in a new city, as he's apparently dissatisfied with his current scenario in Atlanta. Combining him with Ingram and Jonas Valanciunas would result in a lethal scoring punch. Devontae Graham, Josh Hart, Ingram, Collins, and Valanciunas would be their starting lineup. Hunter, Huerter, and others would come off the bench. That kind of youthful punch would be well accepted in New Orleans. It's the type of core that Ingram can develop with, especially given, aside from Hunter, that they can all stay on the court. Next up, Kings receive Zion Williamson, Jackson Hayes, and Thomas Satoransky, and the Pelicans receive Tyrese Halliburton, Harrison Barnes, Davion Mitchell, and Marvin Bagley III. This move would be very risky for the Sacramento Kings, but if it paid off, they'd have one of the league's best duos. The duo of De'Aaron Fox and Zion Williamson would be unstoppable. Fox's playmaking ability would complement Trae Young's and Williamson's perfectly. Those two on the quick break are lethal. In Sacramento, the starting lineup may include Fox, Buddy Hield, Maurice Harkless, Williamson, and Richaun Holmes. They would certainly need to replace the vacancy at small forward, but that could be addressed via free agency. Meanwhile, the Pelicans would rebuild their roster entirely around Brandon Ingram. The young players they'd obtain from the Kings should help them transition smoothly into the future. If this deal goes through, New Orleans' starting lineup may look like this: Tyrese Halliburton, Josh Hart, Ingram, Harrison Barnes, and Jonas Valanciunas. That lineup has a lot of promise. It would have some win-now components, such as Barnes and Valanciunas, as well as future pieces such as Halliburton and Mitchell off the bench. Again, any trade for Williamson would be incredibly unusual, but this could be a good deal. Why not look at it from both sides? Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Jump Ball Central, and ring that post notification bell so that you never miss a video. We'll see you guys next time.